What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is episode 4 of Priceless Game. Thank you guys for tuning in to our last episode. We like to dive straight in, but before we do that, we are your hosts,
Eric.
and I am Alexandria.
So hey, what is the topic of the day?
Um, let's talk about accepting gifts
Okay.
or things
Okay.
from men.
Okay, that's a good
Women
topic.
accepting things or gifts from men.
So what do you think about that?
I think that if you are not interested in the man, or even when it's vice versa, I feel like if you're not interested in the person, you should not accept the gift because that is misleading. That'll make the man think, or the woman think, that there's some type of like or interest because you accepted the gift. What are your thoughts, babe?
Hey, look, ladies, if y'all accepted drinks from men at clubs, expect them to try to get your phone number afterwards. You know what I'm saying? If you accept something from somebody, they're gonna want something for that return. So if you get a man in the bar or whatever and he buys you a drink, he's expecting to get your phone number because truthfully he's trying to get in with you. If you say I got a man, or if you have a man, you should never accept that drink in the first place. Because once you accept that drink, you are opening doors for this man to come in into your life. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you're gonna be in his bedroom getting smashed.
I mean, if that's your intention, if that's your motive as well, is to just only link up for the intercourse, then that's what's gonna happen. But I do feel like oftentimes men do expect to be in the bed in return. It's like they do a lot of things, whether it's dates, whether it's gifts, anything. They do a lot of things in hopes of getting in your pants. And if you accept it, I feel like you should be prepared and you should acknowledge that that's what he's more than likely going to want in return.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you accept a drink at the club, first of all, you're going to the club. If you're going to the club, expect for men to be looking for females at the club. If you're in a relationship, really, you shouldn't have no business at the club by yourself or with your homegirl and accept a drink from somebody. If you accept a drink from somebody, you're really cheating on your man. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you accept a drink from another strange man, you are cheating on your significant other. There's no way around it. You can't say, well, it was only a drink. No, first of all, you drinking. Your mind ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, your legs folded in the air. You know what I'm talking about?
Folded in the air. But I can say that too. Like, I have a man, so a man can't even get my attention. A man can't even think he has my attention. A man can't even think that I'm looking at him just because I'm probably looking towards them. He don't even have a chance to think that I'm looking at him because I have a man. And the first thing, if you look at a man, if you look, you took.
What? If you ain't. A P once told me if they look, they took. You know what I'm saying? So if you out on a date, you know what I'm saying, with your man and you cutting your eye at another man, you easy. You gonna go. You hear me? And if you see your women cutting her eye at you, or another man while you in the room, or you taking her out to dinner, and she look over looking at this man and making eye contact or looking at him, hey, if she looks, she took. You know what I'm saying? A wandering eye, you know what I'm saying?
Will fly.
Will fly. A wandering eye will fly. You did? Hey, throw it in the trash. You know what I'm saying? She for the streets.
And ladies, I just want to say, if that is not your intent, and even if you're dating a guy and you realize you don't like him, stop accepting the date. Stop accepting the treats. Stop accepting all these lavish things that he's trying to give to you because he likes you. Stop accepting those things because then, you're ultimately using that person and now you look like the bad person. If that's not the agenda that you're trying to give off, stop doing it because you do not want to mislead somebody. You do not want it to look like your heart is in the wrong place. Just because you accept these gifts and you think nothing's wrong with it. No, something is wrong with that. Because you don't want him. So if you don't want him, why do you want these things he's giving to you?
That is so true. And hey, let's talk about these flights. I see all these girls on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok talking about he flew me out. First of all, y'all don't even show the dude off. You know what I'm saying? They don't even show the dude off that flew them out. You know what I'm saying? They on these trips acting like they paid for it. You know what I'm saying? They got this old raggedy simp out here paying for these flights. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ladies, if y'all going on these flights and these men are paying for it, be prepared to get smashed. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? He ain't flying you out to play checkers. He ain't flying you out to play Uno. He trying to get in them draws, and you know what it is. If he paying $1,500, $2,000 for a room in a flight, You better make this night all right. You did. I'm talking about for
Well,
real.
that's where I differ at because although we did say like men oftentimes try to give you a gift or treats or whatever to get in your pants, I do feel like first of all, that should never be the agenda. Like, why is getting in my pants your agenda? And to fly me out, if you want to fly me out and we're only dating, you really shouldn't be expecting sex from me. You really shouldn't be. And I don't like that is a stance here that, oh, I'm gonna fly you out so I can have sex with you. I don't even want to do it with you in the States. What makes you think I want to do it with you out of town?
Man, hold up. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, men are hunters. You know what I'm talking about? So, any man that you see with all this jewelry and nice cars, and we ain't doing that to impress our homeboys. We trying to get in your drawers. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about if you single. Most men are in y'all inbox. Y'all think y'all got these many options, like I always say. And really, they just want to get in your drawers. You know what I'm saying? Them inbox men are not for relationships. They trying to hit. Most men are hunters. You know what I'm saying? We are born hunters, especially when we're single. They're trying to see how many women they can get up and choose up on. And how many women going to choose up on them when they single. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's fine. That's fine that they want to see how many women are going to be on them. But my thing is, why is getting my pants the main objective here? Like,
why is when you hungry, back in the days, a man would go hunt and kill a deer? We hunters. So his main objective is go for the kill. You know what I'm talking about? His main objective is the hit. Men are hunters. We go out in the woods, we go out in the forest, we go out and fishing. We try to get a catch. Not even say our mentality, because I'm talking about people that are single. Mentality is hitting. The main goal is to hit the female. Now, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. Females, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. If y'all stop letting these men hit, you might get in a relationship. Because they're going to say, she different. Once a man hits, and it's so quick, our mind is, okay, somebody else to hit her like this before. You know what I'm saying? That she's not even giving me time. I mean, I'm hitting the first night. Somebody done hit first night too. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that. That ain't no marriage material.
And that's my thing. That's my thing. So why is the man objective is to get in my pants? Why isn't his objective why is it not to get to know me? Like, if you gonna take me on a date, it should be to get to know me. Because if I'm taking you out on a date, because I'm trying to get to know you, I ain't trying to get in your pants, and I'm taking you on a date. If you want to fly me out, that's considered a date. Yes, it should be to try to get to know me. Don't fly me out just because you want to get in my pants.
Well, I will say this: when I was dating, you know, when I was went through a divorce at one point in time, when I was dating, I dated about 50 women, and women took me out all the time to eat. They took me out to nice restaurants. But afterwards, they wanted to have sex like a man. It's not like it used to be. See, you in this 1925 fairy tale world, and these days, women are fucking like men. They let us get in them draws first night. They want to go. They going on the dates to go. So it's not like that. I understand you have a different type of upbringing, a different type of mentality. But these women these days, they going like men. Women would ask me, "Are we going to your house after this date? Can we go over your house? Can we go there next?" Nah, bitch, you ain't gonna rob me.
But those are the women that sound like they don't want a relationship. And here's my thing. Back to what I was saying. Women, if this is somebody that you don't want to be with, don't accept these things from him, right? Because if the ultimate goal is to get to know each other. So if this is not somebody that you want to be with, and you only on the same type of time he on, then yeah, accept the gifts and don't complain about anything, because that's what he's doing these things for. Also, I want to say this, that I'm not going to be friends with a man that I know likes me. I'm not going to be your friend. If I know you like me and I told you, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship, I'm not dating, and you tell me that you're on the same page and you once did try to talk to me, I'm not gonna date you. Because 9 times out of 10, the man that says, I'm not trying to date you right now, or it's okay, after he just tried to shoot his shot, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna think that he's gonna persuade you at some point along the time. If you do give him this chance to be your friend, he's gonna think that he can persuade you to liking him, and that's not gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And a lot of these women out here talking about they got homeboys, and these homeboys are my friends, and he would never do that. Man, I done tested so many females. Men, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all some game. I'm gonna give y'all some Priceless game, man. This is a Priceless game that all you men need. If your girlfriend or wife have a male friend, what I want you to do is take her phone and message her shortly. Don't say nothing provocative. Say, hey, baby boy, have you ever thought about being with me? And see what he says. Now, what most men are going to do is he's going to be like, yeah, I thought you would never ask. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to be with you forever. Hey, listen, women. Men do not want to be your friend. Because at the end of the day, they waiting on the time and the place for them to get in them drawers. And that's just what it is.
And the time and the place would have to be presented. Because clearly, if you never ask that question and present them that idea, they will never say it.
Well, okay, so me and her had this discussion. She was like, well, I don't never ask them. Okay, so ladies, would you rather have the snakes around you and not ask? It don't make it no better if you don't ask them. That's even worse. Because now you know what you up against. You know what I'm saying? You're saying, what you're saying is, hey, I'm not even gonna ask him and not know that he wants this so he can be around. But all this time, the devil is lurking and looking at you like a piece of meat. And you ain't never asked this man that. That makes no sense to me.
Well, my male friends, I don't talk to them every day and I don't see them every day. I go a year or two without seeing my male friends. So I don't care because they're never going to get that attention from me anyway.
Well, all I'm saying is, ladies, men, if you have a wife or a girlfriend and she has male friends, they're just waiting on the opportunity to hit them draws. All you got to do is argue with that man one time or fight with him. Guess what she going to do? Call her homeboy and say, he been arguing with me. He ain't been doing this. All of a sudden, hey, they linking up for drinks and they smashing.
No, because that's one thing I'm not going to do is put nobody else in my relationship. I'm never going to call somebody and tell them our problems because they don't know. But back to what I was saying about not being friends with the man that likes me. Because if a man that likes me just trying to be my friend, for one, he's not flying me out. For two, I'm not accepting no gifts. Now, when I was single, if I was interested, then I know what these gifts are. I know what these treats are. I know what these are. And if I like him, I'm going to accept it. I liked you, so I accepted the roses.
Okay. I mean, I can get that. I can gather that. But at the same time, like I said, man, men are hunters. Men are waiting on the right opportunity to smash.
You weren't trying to date me just to be.
But like I said, I'm not like other men, though.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's a difference. What I'm telling you is, none of your homeboys are really your homeboys. Because at the perfect opportunity, at a good drunken night, at the right opportunity, he gonna slide up in you and you ain't gonna forget that he your homeboy. That's just what it is. He waiting on the right time and the right place.
Well, my 34 years of living, I haven't had to experience that. I choose my friends very wisely. So.
Hey. But you have to ask yourself, ladies, and I come to the ladies a lot because I have a daughter. So what I would tell my daughter is always think of life like this. Are you a lease or are you a purchase? Women that are getting smashed on and every man can have, and she getting leased. You know what I'm saying? She's never going to have no type of foundation from a man. She's never going to have a commitment from him. She's leased and she's getting a lot of spirits put in her. A purchase, when you go look for a car or whatever, you're like, you know what? Out of all these cars, out of all these beautiful cars in the world, I want to take this car home with me. I'm going to commit to a finance on it. And I want to pay it off. So ladies, are you a lease or a purchase?
Well, we already know I'm a purchase. We already know I'm a purchase. We already know I'm an asset and not a liability. I'm a purchase, okay? Which is why he chose me.
Yeah. But hey, we had fun on this episode. We've talked about a lot, gave you a whole lot of Priceless game that y'all ain't gonna get nowhere in no other podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, man, make sure y'all like, share, and everything that we have. Like, share, and subscribe. Again, this is Alexandria.
I'm Alexandria.
And I'm Eric.
And thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all again for tuning in. Again, leave those comments. Let us know what y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear. Any questions y'all may have, make sure y'all drop that in the comments. But thank you again, and we are...